So today we are going to be doing another Pop the Balloon reaction video. It's episode 23. We're gonna be focusing on two men in the video. One who has most of the women pop on him and one who has essentially none of the women pop on him. So let's compare, let's see what's up, what's going on. Enjoy.
Let's go ahead and bring out our first single guy. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name's Brian.
Brian, how old are you?
33.
And what do you do?
I'm an operations supervisor for a major corporation. Also, I act and model as well.
I accidentally popped.
Oh.
Yeah. It was just a physical attraction thing. I like my men a little bit taller.
The fit, the vibe is not giving like I could just melt in his arms, like be protected. He's not giving me like the masculine, you know, what I'm looking for. I'm
Okay.
that.
You're just kind of short for me, but you're very handsome.
It's also the height for me.
I'm 6 feet
It's
tall.
because I have one.
It was literally just the age.
Just attraction. Yeah, I just didn't feel an initial chemistry.
I'm not used to men getting their eyebrows done.
The height thing, but you said you were 6 feet and you're not 6 feet. The eyebrow thing.
Okay, so I feel like the women in this episode are getting like a lot of heat for popping so quickly and like for such superficial reasons, especially the height, being that he is 6 feet. But actually with this first guy, like I will say I'm understanding as to why they popped. Like, okay, a man who's a model is a tough one. Like, of course, there are some women who are into it, but normally women want a man that makes them feel more feminine and who makes them feel like small, you know? We want to feel small and feminine. And I think with a man who's a model, like he could be more pretty than the woman, you know? And I think that can be a tough part for a male model, especially a male model who who has a very like pretty face, which it seems like this man has, and then he's like a little too well groomed for them. And I mean, I can see how I may not be attracted to this type of man either. Like, you know, we like often women like men a little scruffy, you know, like a little not put together, you know, like we want to tell them, hey, you need to get your unibrow taken care of and whatnot. I mean, unibrows can also look great, but you know, sometimes men often need some grooming help. And like, I love being the one to help them with that. And like when a man is more on top of it than me, like to be honest, I do my own eyebrows. I don't even get my eyebrows done. Like, yeah, a man who's getting his eyebrows done. I mean, I think if I were on the show, I would have at least given him more of a chance. Like the women on here popped pretty quick. But like, I mean, hey, if you know what you want and like he's just not your vibe because you're not getting the masculinity that you want, like, isn't it kind of fair? I mean, men, look at it from the other way around. If a woman comes out who's like giving really masculine energy, like, I mean, it's going to be easy to know that that's not for you in the case that you're looking for a feminine woman. Men, let me know. I feel like a lot of men can relate, you know, just going by the law of averages. I think the typical man is looking for a feminine woman and the typical woman is looking for a masculine man. And yeah, when those lines become blurred, things just get difficult. So that's my take on this first guy and why the women just weren't interested. Like, yes, he was put together. Yes, he looked good. I mean, he said he was 6 feet tall. But they all still popped right away. And yeah, I'm just chalking it up to not enough masculine feeling, which, I mean, one of the women, the one who did the like chest beating thing, I think she summed it up the best. Like, just not giving the masculine vibes, giving more of the model feminine leaning vibes. Yeah, so that's my take on the first one. Let's go to man number 2. Let's see what's up.
Oh, welcome in. What's your name?
How you doing? My name Mo.
What was it?
Mo. Mog?
Mall, like you going to the mall.
Oh, mall. Okay, okay,
Yeah.
thank you. And how old are you?
29.
And what do you do?
I work at a broker dealer as an employee conduct officer.
Okay, cool. What are some things you like to do for fun?
For fun, I like playing basketball, going out sightseeing. I love food, so I like going out to eat, shit like that.
Uh-huh.
And I like hanging out with friends.
Okay, nice. What are some things you look for in a woman?
And a woman, I like my woman kind, sweet. Of course, she gotta be fine as hell. I like my woman that look good, and then also then she take care of her health.
Okay.
You feel me? She eat the right shit. She go to the gym. She take care of her body. I like that.
Okay. So for the first round, I'm gonna have you pop 3 balloons.
3 balloons?
3 balloons based off of what you're seeing. Whoever doesn't really fall right into your type. So let me
Okay.
give you a pick.
All right.
There you go. And then go ahead and pop those 3.
Okay, so since this time around the guy got to choose which women to pop, let's hear why the women did not pop on this guy.
Since we're here, we'll start here first.
All right.
All right, if we can have your name and age.
My name is Renee. I'm 25.
And Renee, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
So I like your accent. Where are you from?
I'm from Philly.
I like your accent.
Thank you.
I like your outfit today.
Thank you.
You're not my initial type because of the height, but like I said, I did like the things that you were saying. I like your accent. Very handsome.
He just wasn't ugly. I like what he was talking about. Yeah.
I couldn't really hear what you were saying, so I was just giving you an opportunity to hear a little bit more.
He's handsome. I like the way he talks. Eye contact. He gives a really masculine presence.
First of all, I love his accent. I love accents like all together. Like I could just listen to him talk all day. He seems like he got himself like really put together. He's really well groomed. I like the things he was saying.
Okay, so with Mal, like literally none of the women popped on him. He got his pick from all of these women. So what makes Mal stand out? Because if you saw this full episode, he's the only man that didn't have women pop on him. Most of the men, or all of the men, had women pop immediately, aside from Mal. What makes Mal so special? Okay, so we hear from the women as to why they did not pop their balloon. And I mean, the overarching thing is he's handsome. Of course, like they don't have that much else to go on. So there's the he's handsome part, but let's dig into it a bit more. Okay, here's something I noticed. He clearly goes to the gym, but he doesn't overdo it. Something I've noticed on these videos is if a man is like super ripped, women pop on him. And why is that? Like, I think a lot of people would think, what? Women want a super ripped man. But just think about the lifestyle that goes along with someone who is like super ripped. You know, they're probably a bit obsessed and in the gym all the time. And typically like attracts like, or people want someone similar to them. So they might be thinking like, wow, if he's this fit, he's gonna want me to match his level of fit. And I don't wanna be in the gym 7 days a week, 2 hours each day like he is. So that's one thing I noticed about Mal, like he's fit, but he doesn't seem to overdo it. The next thing about Mal, okay, so with some of the other men that I did not show in this reaction video, they pop because he's bald. I mean, with Mal, he does have some hair. Clearly he's not actually bald. It seems like it's a choice for Mal and not genetics or whatnot. So I think he looks clean, and he does have hair. I think a lot of women can not be attracted to a man without hair because, you know, you don't want to pass those genetics onto your own son, is one thought. And yeah, I think like hair can kind of be related, or we might think it's related to as like a sign of health. So like if a man has a lot of hair, that means he's healthier than a man without hair. I know that's not true, but like I think just off the bat, that can kind of come into play. Or yeah, just looking at the passing genetics down, you want your son to have the choice as to if he wants hair or not. Okay, so those are two things I see about Mal right away. These women love his accent. I guess for me, the accent, like I wasn't really into it, but that accent for me is quite foreign. Like I haven't heard an American accent like that before. So for me, it was kind of like, But I think for a lot of these women, maybe they are from the South. And yeah, so for them, that accent maybe reminds them of home or is super attractive to them. What else does Mal have going for him? I guess his clothes fit. Like, I think often we see men with clothes that are too tight, and that's like an instant pop. So yeah, he has clothes that fit. His clothes aren't too out there. They're pretty basic, but nice. Sometimes when a man has like a lot of prints or just like, you know, he may even look really fashionable, but the women may pop because it's just too much for them. As I think I've mentioned before, women seem to kind of like a simple man. And then I think the big thing about Mal, and yeah, we need to take this into consideration with all of the men that come on, it's the overall energy and the masculine vibe they're giving. So like I mentioned with the first man in this reaction video, he was giving more of a feminine model energy, you know, like the energy just wasn't coming off as like strong and masculine and protective. And with Mal, I think the natural vibe, the energy the women are picking up is just like, yeah, this man is a protector, he's a provider, like if things are going down, he can handle it and I can relax and be in my feminine. If we're going out on a date, I'm not gonna have to wait for him to get ready, like he's gonna get ready faster than I'm gonna get ready. Yeah, things like that. I mean, I guess, he has the facial hair. So he's well groomed, but not overly well groomed. Facial hair is like one of those masculine hot traits. Yeah, so that's what I'm picking up from Mal. He just seems like a guy. He's giving put together man vibes, whereas I think man number one was giving definitely put together man vibes, but two put together man vibes. That's kind of the only difference I'm getting. Man one, two put together, and then modeling just may not be that attractive to women. Let me know what are you thinking? Like, why did women pop on man one, though he's very attractive, and they did not pop on man two?
Live there now?
I'm originally from Africa, motherland, Liberia.
Okay.
But I live in Philly.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool.
Okay. So, unfortunate. Ooh. Okay, why did we end up popping?
They seem like they would be well together since they're both from Philly, and like she said, he liked the chocolate queens, and just the look that he gave her just now, it was given.
Okay, well then with that being said, is it gonna be a yes for you for him?
Yes.
And is it a yes for you for her?
Yeah.
We got a match!
Okay, to be honest, I think I just wanted to show that part because this woman is from Liberia and I'm half Liberian, so gotta represent for the Liberians out here. Yeah, and that's cool that the most wanted man ended up choosing her. She's beautiful. Yeah, she killed it. I mean, she didn't really get dressed, but I guess she didn't have to. She knew that her chocolate skin was enough. So yeah, that was the episode. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what else you'd like to see. Let me know your thoughts on the video. And yeah, I'll be back next week. Love y'all. Bye.